everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Fuego here.
And we're here to do a trailer reaction for something that just dropped an hour ago. It's 11 o'clock our time here out in Arizona. They dropped this at what, midnight on the East Coast then? Something like that?
I guess it would have been.
But yeah, so this is the first full trailer for the upcoming Tom Hardy Venom film. Now, we did do a teaser trailer reaction not too long ago. They didn't even really show any Venom at all, so I'm excited to see what we're going to see in this one. Fuego, how about you?
I'm definitely stoked because that trailer, while it gave cool hints about just like the brooding, dramatic nature of the storytelling, fans were just obviously pissed off, as I guess they had every right to be. They didn't show any Venom. So We're going to get it in this, though, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I say without further ado, we just jump right into it. What do you think?
Drum roll, let's do it.
All right. So in 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you for bringing us collectively to this moment. It is a moment that so many have dreamed of claiming. History.
Oh, there's two of them.
Starts today.
Huh. I wonder if that's how they're going to do Carnage.
He's an evil person.
I don't work for him. My firm works for him. Are you going to behave yourself tomorrow?
I told you I'm going to do my job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a reporter. I follow people that do not want to be followed. What about the allegations that you recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people?
Your time to go.
You finished, Mr. Brock.
Was that a threat? You had to learn how to hide in plain sight. I'm pretty good at it. But you suck. Whoever you are.
I work at the Life Foundation, and I need
Is that who I think it is?
We found something. We call them symbiotes.
Oh!
Captain Drake believes that the
It
union
moved so
between
cool.
human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
Ooh.
I'm feeling really sick.
Oh.
I'm here always. You're not real. You were just in my head.
I'm gonna need Mr. Drake's property back.
Oh.
Whoa! Dang. Woo!
Why would we do that?
Nice. It says we. Hell yeah.
If you're gonna stay, you will only hurt bad people.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want.
Nice.
Do we have a deal?
Are you willing to sacrifice the one thing you hold most dear? You should be extremely afraid.
Yeah.
What the hell are you?
We.
Yes. 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 That final shot, though. Oh man.
It's terrific.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, we got to start that shit again.
Yeah, we do. Let me mute this.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute it. But all right, should we just let it roll while we talk, and then we'll break it down?
Yeah, let's let it roll one more time. I'm going to start it back up right now.
All right, at the 5 or at the beginning?
Oh, yeah. I guess I will.
We'll just do the beginning. All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, beginning now.
Okay.
All right. So, go ahead. Your overall thoughts first, Fuego.
It looks exciting, man. The suit attack stuff looks pretty dope, and the face, the slimy tongue and everything at the end. I guess they are, in fact, going with multiple symbiotes, like you said, and like a lot of people had speculated. We don't know if it's going to be Carnage or the whole. Wasn't there like a Planet of the Symbiotes like storyline or something?
Well, it's got to be Carnage. They already confirmed that Woody Harrelson's going to be Carnage, right?
There's rumors that he's going to be Carnage.
Okay.
They haven't completely confirmed it yet, but yeah, they were supposed to be combining that and the Lethal Protector story together. They're obviously in San Francisco.
It would make more sense to make it Cletus Cassidy, rather than someone old, make this guy Cletus Cassidy rather than Woody Harrelson. Sorry, go ahead. Continue with what you were saying.
Oh no. I mean, yeah. Beyond that, I'm really cute. They're really playing him up as. I mean, they even say it in the trailer. Embrace your inner anti-hero.
Mm-hmm.
So they're playing it up as he's a guy that maybe has a dark side to him, but he seems like he means well, and he's investigating this potentially you know, a morally corrupt corporation that's doing these experiments and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm just wondering how villainous, if really that much at all. It's going to be just an internal power struggle kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
but it intrigues me.
I'm actually really encouraged by this trailer. I like they got the reporter stuff in. That's huge. It doesn't look like they're gonna do the exact story that they did, and it doesn't look like it's even gonna. Well, they might still be able to involve Spider-Man, because he's basically a walk-on in the Venom origin anyway.
They're saying he's going to have a cameo, but he might be a Peter Parker cameo as opposed to like a full-on Spider-Man cameo. But obviously, we have to wait for the film to.
Well, and it wouldn't make a lot of sense because he's the one that brings the suit to Venom anyway. So if that's not going to be in the movie, there's no point. But I do like the way the symbiote moves. Like, it's really cool. I really dig on that. And then especially at the end, man, I love how it comes up over his head the way it does in the comics. Every time they draw it in the comics, and the teeth are all big. Oh, it's so cool. That with the tongue though. All right, I'm gonna freeze frame on that last shot. Like I gotta sit there and look at it for a second. Because
that's the screen cap a lot of people are going with.
It's so awesome right there. I mean, I can't even, like, it's so cool. Hang on, I am gonna get a big screen cap of that, so hang on. I need to do that for sure.
Yeah, I love the way that the symbiote is shooting out of like the arms and, you know, like from his back, and yeah, the effects. I mean, these are probably not even finished effects. I mean, they're gonna look even better by the time we get to the full feature itself. So
right, that's just super encouraging, man. I mean, that looks so good. That even for CG, that looks really good, and it's a Venom. It's fucking Venom. It's finally Venom. Like, I'm so stoked that they're getting it right though. Like, because he's got the shiny, oily suit, you know. Like,
and I'm looking at all of these rows of teeth, dude. They look really good.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's like a giant shark's mouth, and the eyes look dope, and they've got the right reflection. And this shot looks way better than the shot when it's coming over his head. This shot looks way more finished. This is Venom right here. The shot when it's coming up over his head still looks pretty CG, but I don't care to have this final product. I mean, this is astounding. This is so much better than what the Spider-Man 3 Venom looked like.
Ugh, please don't remind me.
Oh my God, this is so exciting to me.
I'm just looking and seeing the reflection in his eye of the guy that he's standing. Like, if you look at his right eye, or his left eye, the one to our right, you can see the face of. I mean, that's so much detail being put into that, man.
Well, I like the tongue. If you look at towards the top of the tongue, it's got all the ridges and stuff, like a reptilian tongue. It's really freaking awesome, dude.
A lot of definition and just,
Oh, it's so cool.
That's the money shot. They gave us what we wanted, man.
That is absolutely the money shot. And I still think it looks really cool when it's coming up over his head. Sprouting teeth and sprouting a longer tongue while he's saying Venom. Like, The
drool coming off the tip of the tongue there looks really good. I mean,
and I like the voice. I like the Venom voice. I like that he hears the voice and that it's we. You know, they refer to each other as we. Like, it's so great, dude. Okay, so let's do the breakdown. We're going to start at the beginning, and we'll go breakdown here, okay? Starting at the 5-second thing again.
Okay.
So I'm going to play in, again, all right, in 3, 2, 1, go. So right here, we'll stop on this this opening bit here. This is...
This crash here?
Yeah, the crash. So obviously this is where they recover the symbiotes, right, from space, I'm guessing. So, okay, we did see that in the teaser trailer. We did not see them unloading it, though, and I like how it moves inside the container. And then we got some cars rolling in, and then we see both symbiotes writhing in their containers.
So
one of them looks kind of one of them looks kind of blue, and the other one looks kind of black. So I was hoping if they were going to do different colors, it would be red and black, right, for Carnage and Venom. But but nonetheless, I don't know who that bad guy is supposed to be.
You think he's someone completely new just for the film, or
he might be from Lethal Protector, but there was not a character like that in Lethal Protector. So this is his wife, Anne Wang, right?
I believe so. She becomes Bride of Venom at some point as well, from what I was reading in some story. I haven't read any of those comics, so I don't have much insight to impart there. But Michelle Williams, just getting her added so much more clout to this film right away, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, her and Tom Hardy both. I mean, we're talking Oscar-nominated actors. So.
Well, and Tom Hardy is phenomenal, and he even did well in a really horrible Batman movie. So. So yeah, we're continuing on. Shows him doing the reporting, his gotcha journalism thing, trying to catch this guy in doing evil stuff, right? Gets escorted off the premises. And then obviously, so this is what happens. He gets escorted off the premises and he gets fired, I'll bet. He gets fired because of what he did, what he pulled. And so he's all bummed out. And so he goes back in. He tries to sneak back in to get, footage and proof of what he was trying to accuse them of.
With the help of this girl, yeah.
Right, and then he runs afoul of the symbiote program that they have running. So, so who did you think this girl was? You said,
she's from Kroll Show, dude. She was on a ton of different sketches on the Nick Kroll Show.
Oh, okay.
One in particular called Publicity. She's a comedic actress, so seeing her in something serious like this is kind of like, yeah, okay.
Now, what I'm not sure about is this one symbiote that's kind of orange looking as well. That doesn't look like it's going to be the Venom symbiote. That actually might be the Carnage symbiote.
Oh, I see. Let me just backtrack just a little. So right after the grocery store scene, you mean, right? So
right. Where it's coming out of the tube.
Yeah, it's black, but then you can see like the orangish lines of distinction as it's moving around.
Yeah, and as it gets bloody, maybe it starts to tinge red or something like that. So that would, and actually, wait, who is that? Is that Woody Harrelson?
It jumps on somebody right there, someone with long hair.
Yeah, and either way, it could be Cletus Cassidy. They're not red hair, which is a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously they're testing the symbiote on other people too.
Yeah, the smile on that guy's face. They had obviously deliberately sent him in to. They're experimenting. They're testing this stuff out.
And then there's that female prisoner of some kind. That's she might be, like there's a bunch of symbiotes running around the Marvel universe, so she might be another one. Maybe it is more than the two, but now, what did you think of the Tom Hardy's accent?
It was okay.
It kind of pulled me out of it a little bit, but
yeah,
it's a character, He's doing his character, and maybe that's his real accent. No, or is he one of those Brits? I don't even know anymore.
He's British, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. So he's doing a particular accent, but all right. So we're gonna do the tendril stuff right now, okay? I'm on the shot where he's got his head in his hands.
Where his eyes have turned black, or
126.
Okay. I do like the black little eye flip where you can see it just kind of like the eyes go from normal to just completely glossed over black. Like that's a cool scene. But okay, so I'm at that spot now too.
All right, I'm up to 132 at the first tendril whip,
which looked so cool, man.
Yeah. Well, when you freeze frame it, his arm just does turn into a tendril. So there's going to be better transition than that, but it does look pretty cool. It just whaps him right out, and then comes back to normal, and then he uses one to grab on. Like, that's got to be a tough effect to try and pull off, like, realistically. I'll bet that was one of the intimidating things about filmmakers trying to make it. Like, when he's just got like sort of the black fist, that's much more doable than those tendrils, but they've done them credit, I think.
Yeah.
Just got through the one on the wall where he's through his back, because that shows that the symbiote watches on all sides.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool. He really does have eyes in the back of his head. So those were missiles chasing after him on the motorcycle. I just realized. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
When he first gets on the motorcycle,
yep, I just saw it.
That's 3 missiles. I'm like, holy crap, going down the middle of the city. So he's already Venom at that point.
Amusing scenes of him walking around talking to himself, though, and just having this internal dialogue with the symbiote.
When it's got him up against the wall without anyone actually holding him up against the wall, I thought that was really cool.
He's fighting it. He's trying.
A little bit of Logan-esque, action through the woods there, Now,
that's a pretty dope shot where he's on the motorcycle and those cars all crash because... Let me just rewind it just a tiny
because all the tendrils pull them together, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, they all shoot out everybody who's chasing him, and then it's just massive wreckage.
And then, yeah, we see that next part of the shot that we saw in the teaser when the black was just creeping up his neck. And now it's like going way up faster and stuff like that. Still no idea where how all these people are getting like psychically knocked back at their desks with all that shit getting swiped aside. It still seems like there's a missing effect there, but maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
And then of course I did like the motocross thing where the tendrils pull him back to the bike.
Yeah.
And then of course the money shot once again.
Yeah, right back to it.
All right. Well, that's as good of a shot to end on as any. I don't know, Fuego.
Awesome.
Are you're excited about this one then?
I'm very excited. My only curiosity though is, you know how this has long been rumored to be an R-rated movie?
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily sure it's gonna be.
I don't know either. I mean, it depends on Venom is, I started getting into Venom when I was 13, so, or something like that. So it would make sense to not do it, but, with the success of Logan and Deadpool, I mean, it's gonna, they have an opportunity to do it right. God, that screenshot is so cool.
It really is.
I'm like so geeking out over it. It's the best on-screen representation I've ever seen of like my third favorite comic book character ever.
Awesome.
My God, I'm so excited.
But
Anyway,
based on the action that we saw in this, I don't think this movie has to be R-rated.
Yeah, I don't think
like
so
it to
either.
be,
I don't think it does either. But based on what we've seen so far, it doesn't even. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't even look like it needs to be. So, well, there you go, guys. I don't know, Fuego. Any final thoughts on it before we hang it up for the first full Venom trailer?
October can't come quick enough. I guess we won't realize if it's R-rated or not unless they give us like a red band trailer or something. But if we never get one of those, I'm guessing this is not going to be R-rated. This is going to be PG-13. And honestly, I wouldn't really care either way because this looks dope. Yep,
I agree. So, all right, guys, why don't you let us know in the comments down below. What did you think of this Venom trailer? Are you as excited as we are? There are definitely some aspects that look like horror, so I think it fits in here. Plus, favorite character kind of thing. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I should have been wearing my Venom shirt. I just was so excited to jump on screen. I didn't. But thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Gracias, Javi and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.